have a big question today. I always get confused with speak, talk, and say. They all seem similar to me.
That is a very common problem. Many English learners know these words, but they do not always know how to use them correctly in real conversation.
Exactly. I know speak English is correct, but sometimes I hear talk to me and what did you say? Then I feel confused.
Good. Today we will make it simple. Think of these three words like this. Speak is often about language or formal communication. Talk is about conversation, and say is about the words or message.
So speak is for languages?
Yes, very often. For example, I speak English. She speaks French. They speak Arabic. And do you speak German?
Then I talk English is wrong?
In normal English, yes, you should say I speak English. We use speak when we talk about the ability to use a language.
Let me try. My brother speaks Spanish very well.
Perfect. You can also say, my mother speaks a little English, or I want to speak English more fluently.
What about talk?
Talk means to have a conversation with someone. For example, I talked to my friend yesterday, or can we talk for a minute?
So if I meet my friend at a cafe, I can say we talked for 2 hours.
Exactly. That means you had a conversation for 2 hours.
Can I say we spoke for 2 hours?
Yes, you can. But in everyday conversation, we talked for 2 hours sounds more natural and friendly.
So talk is more casual.
Yes, talk is usually more casual. Speak can sound more formal, serious, or professional.
For example, on the phone, I should say, may I speak to the manager?
Excellent. That sounds polite and professional. You can also say, can I talk to the manager? But it sounds more casual.
I understand. And say?
Say is about words or a message. For example, what did you say means what words did you use? Another example, she said she was tired.
So say is not about a conversation?
Correct. Say usually focuses on the message, not the conversation. If I say he said hello, I mean he used the word hello.
Then we said for 1 hour is wrong?
Yes, that is wrong. You should say we talked for 1 hour.
Good. So I speak English, I talk to my friend, I say hello.
Perfect. That is the basic idea.
Can we practice with mistakes?
Of course, mistakes are very useful.
First sentence, I can say English.
Correction. I can speak English.
Because English is a language.
Exactly.
Second sentence, yesterday I said with my teacher.
Correction. Yesterday I talked with my teacher, or yesterday I spoke to my teacher.
Which one is better?
If it was a normal conversation, use talked with or talked to. If it was more formal, use spoke to.
Okay. Third sentence, my teacher talked that the exam is easy.
Correction. My teacher said that the exam is easy. You use said to report the message.
So talk about is for a topic, and say that is for a message.
Exactly. That is very important.
Can you explain topic and message more?
Sure. A topic is the subject of a conversation. For example, we talked about food. Food is the topic. A message is the information someone gives. For example, she said the food was delicious. That is the message.
Ah, now it is clear. We talked about the test means the test was the topic.
Yes.
And the teacher said the test is tomorrow means that is the exact information.
Correct.
What about speak about?
Speak about is similar to talk about, but it sounds more formal. For example, the professor spoke about climate change. This sounds like a lecture or presentation.
And my friends talked about climate change sounds casual.
Exactly.
So if I am at university, I can say the lecturer spoke about education.
Yes, very good.
If I am with my friends, I say we talked about education.
Perfect.
What about what did you say and what did you talk about? They confuse me.
Good point. What did you say asks about the exact words. Maybe you didn't hear someone. What did you talk about asks about the topic of the conversation.
So if I did not hear you, I say, sorry, what did you say?
Correct.
If you had a meeting, I ask, what did you talk about?
Exactly. That means, what was the topic of the meeting?
Can I say, what did you speak about?
Yes, especially if the person gave a speech, a class, or a presentation. For example, what did the doctor speak about at the conference?
Nice. Now I want to know about talk to and talk with. Are they different?
They're very similar. In daily English, many people use both. Talk to someone and talk with someone can both mean have a conversation.
But is there a small difference?
Yes, sometimes talk to sounds like one person speaks more, maybe gives advice or instructions. Talk with can sound more equal, like both people share ideas.
For example, the teacher talked to the students.
Yes, that can mean the teacher gave information or advice.
And I talked with my friend sounds like a two-way conversation.
Exactly.
What about speak to and speak with?
They are also similar. May I speak to the manager is very common and polite. I spoke with the manager sounds professional.
So for business, speak is often better.
Yes, in business, phone calls, interviews, meetings, and formal situations, speak often sounds better.
But with friends, talk is better.
Usually, yes. Can I talk to you sounds natural with a friend.
If I say, can I speak to you to my friend, is it wrong?
Not wrong, but it may sound serious. Your friend may think there is a problem.
Like, we need to talk.
Exactly. We need to talk often sounds serious too, especially in relationships.
That sentence is scary.
Sometimes, yes. It can mean an important conversation is coming.
What about, I need to say something?
That means you have one message or idea to express. It is not necessarily a long conversation.
So, I need to talk to you means I want a conversation. I need to say something means I want to express one important idea.
Exactly.
Can I say, I need to speak something?
No, that sounds unnatural. You can say, I need to say something, or I need to speak to someone.
Good. What about say to someone?
You can use it, but the structure is important. You can say, she said to me, be careful. But in everyday English, we often use tell with a person. She told me to be careful.
So she said me is wrong?
Yes, do not say she said me. Say, she told me, or she said to me.
Let me try. He said to me that he was busy.
Correct, but a little formal. More natural, he told me he was busy.
But if I use only say, I can say he said he was busy.
Perfect.
So say does not need the listener.
Correct. You can say she said she was tired. You do not have to say who listened.
But tell usually needs a person.
Yes, she told me, he told his mother. They told us.
Okay, but today our main words are speak, talk, and say.
Right. Let's make a daily conversation using all three.
Okay.
Imagine you are learning English. In the morning, you go to class. What can you say?
I can say, in class, I spoke English with my teacher.
Good. You can also say, I talked with my classmates about our weekend.
And my teacher said we should practice every day.
Excellent. You used all three correctly.
Let me make another example. Yesterday, I spoke English at school. Then I talked to my friend after class. He said my pronunciation was better.
Perfect. Very natural.
Pronunciation is B2?
It is around B1 or B2, but it is very useful. It means how you say words.
Wait, how you say words. So we use say for individual words?
Yes. For example, how do you say this word means how do you pronounce this word. Also, how do you say salam in English means you want the English word.
So how do you speak this word is wrong?
Yes. Say, how do you say this word, or how do you pronounce this word?
Nice. And how do you speak English means what?
It can mean what is your level or what is your way of speaking, but it is less common. Usually we ask, do you speak English, or how well do you speak English?
Good. Can I say I speak English badly?
Grammatically, yes, but it sounds negative. Better say, I don't speak English very well yet, or I'm still improving my English.
That sounds more positive.
Yes, language confidence is important.
What about speak slowly and say slowly?
Good question. Please speak slowly means use a slower speed when you talk. Please say that slowly means repeat those specific words slowly.
So if I do not understand a sentence, I say, could you say that again slowly?
Exactly. Very polite.
If someone speaks too fast all the time, I say, could you speak more slowly?
Correct.
What about talk slowly?
It is possible. He talks slowly is natural, but when asking politely, could you speak more slowly is more common.
And if someone's voice is too quiet?
Say, could you speak louder, please? Or could you speak up, please?
Speak up?
Yes, speak up means speak more loudly. It can also mean express your opinion bravely.
For example, if you disagree, you should speak up.
Excellent. That means you should share your opinion.
Can I say talk up?
Talk up exists, but it has a different meaning. It can mean praise or promote something. For example, he talked up his new business, but it is more advanced.
Okay, I will remember speak up first.
Good idea.
What common phrases you say?
Many. Say hello, say goodbye, say sorry, say thank you, say yes, say no, say something, say nothing, say a word.
So I should say hello to your father,
Correct.
not speak hello.
Right. We do not say speak hello. We say hello.
What about tell hello?
Not natural. You can say, tell your father I said hello, but the simple phrase is say hello to your father.
Good. Say sorry is correct?
Yes. For example, you should say sorry to her.
Can I say you should speak sorry?
No, that is wrong.
And say thank you?
Correct. Always say thank you when someone helps you.
This is very practical.
Yes, say is used with many fixed expressions.
What common phrases use talk?
Talk about, talk to, talk with, talk for hours, talk on the phone, talk too much, small talk show, talk nonsense.
Small talk means simple, friendly conversation, right?
Yes, small talk is light conversation about simple topics like weather, work, family, or the weekend.
For example, at work, I make small talk with my coworkers.
Perfect.
Talk show is a program where people talk.
Exactly.
Talk nonsense means say silly things.
Yes. For example, he is talking nonsense means he is saying things that are not sensible or not true.
Can I say he is saying nonsense?
It is understandable, but talking nonsense is more natural.
What phrases use speak?
Speak English, speak clearly, speak slowly, speak loudly, speak fluently, speak to someone, speak at a conference, public speaking, native speaker, English-speaking country, speak your mind, speak the truth.
Speak your mind means say your real opinion.
Exactly. For example, you can speak your mind here. It means you can honestly say what you think.
Speak the truth sounds serious.
Yes, it sounds formal or strong. Tell the truth is more common in everyday English.
What is public speaking?
It means speaking in front of people, usually in a class, meeting, or event.
Many people are afraid of public speaking.
Correct. That is a very natural sentence.
What is a native speaker?
A native speaker is a person who learned a language as their first language from childhood.
So I can say, I want to speak like a native speaker.
Yes, but a better goal is to speak clearly and confidently. You do not need to sound exactly like a native speaker to communicate well.
That is encouraging.
Good. English is for communication, not perfection.
Can we make a longer story with speak, talk, and say?
Sure. Let's create a story about a student named Adam, but we will still use Speaker 1 and Speaker 2 for our dialogue.
Okay, I will start. Adam wants to speak English better, so he joins an English class.
Good. On the first day, the teacher speaks slowly because some students are nervous.
After class, Adam talks to another student.
The student says, "Your English is good. Do not be shy."
Nice. Adam says thank you and smiles.
Then they talk about their jobs, families, and hobbies.
Adam says he works in a restaurant.
His classmate says she works in an office.
The next day, Adam speaks in front of the class.
He feels nervous, but he speaks clearly.
The teacher says, "Great job."
After the lesson, Adam talks with the teacher about his progress.
Progress is B2, right?
Yes, progress means improvement or development.
Good. This story helps me remember.
Stories are powerful because you see the words in context.
Context means the situation around the word.
Exactly. Context helps you choose the right word.
Can say be used for written words?
Yes, this is very important. A sign, email, book, message, or article can say something.
For example, the sign says the shop is closed.
Correct.
The email says my order is ready.
Perfect.
The book says exercise is good for health.
Excellent.
Can I say the sign talks?
Usually no. A sign does not talk. It says something because it has written words.
What about the article talks about education?
That is possible in informal English. It means the article's topic is education, but the article discusses education sounds more formal.
And the article says education is important means that is the message.
Exactly. Again, talks about equals topic, says equals message.
This rule is very useful.
Yes, let's practice it.
Okay.
The podcast talked about money. What does that mean?
Money was the topic.
Good. The podcast said saving money is important. What does that mean?
That was the message or opinion.
Perfect.
The teacher spoke about grammar. Topic?
Yes, a formal topic.
The teacher said grammar can help us speak better. Message.
Exactly.
Can I say grammar helps us talk better?
Yes, but speak better is more common when we talk about language ability.
So I want to speak better English is natural.
Yes. Also, I want to improve my spoken English.
Spoken English.
Yes, spoken English means English used in speaking, not writing.
Nice. What is speaking skills?
It means your ability to speak a language. For example, I want to improve my speaking skills.
Can I say talking skills?
Sometimes, but it means conversation skills in general. For language learning, speaking skills is better.
Good. What is conversation skills?
That means your ability to have a good conversation. Ask questions, answer naturally, listen, and respond.
So I need both speaking skills and conversation skills.
Exactly.
I can speak English, but sometimes I cannot talk naturally with people.
That is a very good sentence. It means you know the language, but conversation feels difficult.
Yes, that is my problem.
Then you need practice with real questions, short answers, follow-up questions, and natural expressions.
Follow-up questions.
A follow-up question is a second question you ask after someone answers. For example, I ask, "Where do you work?" You answer, "I work in a bank." Then I ask, "Do you like it?" That is a follow-up question.
Good. That helps a conversation continue.
Exactly. Talking is not only speaking words, it is listening and responding too.
Nice point. Speaking is the action of using words. Talking is more like communication between people.
Very good. That is a B2 level understanding.
Can we talk about past forms?
Sure. Speak becomes spoke in the past, and spoken in the past participle. Talk becomes talked. Say becomes said.
So speak, spoke, spoken.
Correct.
Talk, talked, talked.
Yes,
Say, said, said.
exactly. Be careful with pronunciation. Said sounds like said, not said.
Oh, really? I should say said.
Yes, she said, he said, they said.
Good. Let me make past sentences. I spoke English yesterday.
Correct.
I talked to my friend last night.
Correct.
She said she was happy.
Perfect.
What about present perfect? I have spoken English for 3 years.
Good. That means you started 3 years ago and still do it.
I have talked to him before.
Correct.
She has said this many times.
Correct.
Can we use continuous forms?
Yes, I am speaking English now. They are talking in the kitchen.
What are you saying?
What are you saying means what?
It can mean what words are you using, but it can also mean what do you mean, depending on the situation.
If someone has a strange idea, I can say, what are you saying?
Yes, but be careful with tone. It can sound surprised or annoyed.
Better, what do you mean?
Exactly. That is more polite.
Can talk mean gossip?
Sometimes, if people say people are talking, it can mean people are discussing private information or gossiping.
For example, people are talking about their relationship.
Yes, it means people are discussing it, maybe too much.
What is talk behind someone's back?
It means say bad or private things about someone when they are not present.
That is negative.
Yes. For example, I don't like people who talk behind my back.
What is talk back?
It means answer rudely, especially to a parent, teacher, or boss. For example, don't talk back to your teacher.
Useful. What about say in expressions?
There are many. Needless to say means of course. That says a lot means that something shows important information. Say what you mean means be clear and honest.
Can you give examples?
Sure. Needless to say, we were tired after the long trip. His kindness says a lot about his character. Please say what you mean.
These sound more advanced.
Yes, they are good for B2.
What about so to speak?
So to speak means in a way or as an expression. For example, she is the heart of the team, so to speak.
So she is not really a heart.
Exactly. It is figurative language.
Figurative means not literal?
Correct. It uses words in a creative or symbolic way.
Nice. What about speak for yourself?
That means that is your opinion, not mine. For example, one person says, we all hate exams. Another person says, speak for yourself. I like exams.
Funny. I can use that with friends.
Yes, in a friendly tone.
What about I can't speak for everyone?
That means you can only give your own opinion, not other people's opinions.
So, for example, I can't speak for everyone, but I liked the movie.
Excellent.
Can we make an interview situation?
Sure.
Good morning. Thank you for speaking with me today.
Very professional.
Can you tell me about your experience?
That uses tell, but it is correct.
I have worked in sales for 3 years, and I speak English with customers every day.
Good.
At my last job, I talked to many clients on the phone.
Excellent.
My manager said I communicated clearly.
Perfect. Communicated is a strong B2 word.
What does communicate mean exactly?
It means share information, ideas, or feelings with other people.
So speak, talk, and say are all parts of communication.
Exactly.
Can we use speak for animals?
Usually humans speak. Animals make sounds. But in cartoons or stories, animals can talk. A parrot can say words.
So the parrot says hello is correct.
Yes, the parrot can say hello is natural.
But the parrot speaks English, sounds like it understands English.
Exactly. That would be unusual or funny.
What about babies?
You can say the baby can't speak yet or the baby can't talk yet. Both are correct.
But the baby can't say yet is wrong?
Yes, unless you add the word. For example, the baby can't say mama yet.
Again, say needs the word or message.
Exactly.
Can I say he said a joke?
Usually we say he told a joke, but you can say he said something funny.
So for jokes, use tell.
Yes. Tell a joke, tell a story, tell the truth, tell a lie.
But say something funny is correct.
Exactly.
What about speak a story?
No, say tell a story.
Good to know.
Let's do quick practice. I will give you a situation and you choose speak, talk, or say.
Great.
Situation 1. You know English and French.
I speak English and French.
Correct. Situation 2. You had a conversation with your friend.
I talk to my friend.
Correct. Situation 3. Your friend used the words I am tired.
My friend said, I am tired.
Perfect. Situation 4. A sign has the words no parking.
The sign says no parking.
Correct. Situation 5. A doctor gave a presentation at a conference.
The doctor spoke at a conference.
Excellent. Situation 6. Two people discussed their holiday.
They talked about their holiday.
Perfect.
I feel this is getting easier.
Good. Repetition makes it natural.
Can we end with a natural conversation using all three many times?
Sure.
Hey, can we talk for a minute?
Of course. What do you want to talk about?
But the baby can't say yet is wrong?
Yes, unless you add the word. For example, the baby can't say mama yet.
Again, say needs the word or message.
Exactly.
Can I say he said a joke?
Usually we say he told a joke, but you can say he said something funny.
So for jokes, use tell.
Yes, tell a joke, tell a story, tell the truth, tell a lie.
But say something funny is correct.
Exactly.
What about speak a story?
No, say tell a story.
Good to know.
Let's do quick practice. I will give you a situation and you choose speak, talk, or say.
Great.
Situation 1. You know English and French.
I speak English and French.
Correct. Situation 2. You had a conversation with your friend.
I talked to my friend.
Correct. Situation 3. Your friend used the words I am tired.
My friend said I am tired.
Perfect. Situation 4. A sign has the words no parking.
The sign says no parking.
Correct. Situation 6. A doctor gave a presentation at a conference.
The doctor spoke at a conference.
Excellent. Situation 6. Two people discussed their holiday.
They talked about their holiday.
Perfect.
I feel this is getting easier.
Good. Repetition makes it natural.
Can we end with a natural conversation using all three many times?
Sure.
Hey, can we talk for a minute?
Of course. What do you want to talk about?